if I had the money to do something. Oh, that's always how it is. High yield crops. How are you doing with your forest? Good. You're on the right track. Right, so let's try this. Doing that and doing that. And over here I think we can stop expanding the biofuels. You've got a bit of sick people. You're angry with me. What are we looking at? Yeah. What factories rust as job crisis cripples Europe. Humanity's old foe blights Europe. Poverty ravaged Europe. Turn on us Acciyn. Great. I'm trying my frickin' best here, game. Let's try putting high yield crops in as many places as possible, see if we can alleviate the amazing crisis that we have with food. Now, is there anywhere... yeah. Here, where I can't put anything. Come on, there's gotta be a place. Here we go. Don't really care. I just want to spend the money while I have it. And see if we can do anything. Okay. This is looking a bit better. We're not deficient in coal anymore. We're still 25% oil short. Arctic methane release is critical. The financial crisis continues. And the world has a food shortage, killing 484 million people. Yes. Was announced the perfection of benthic depressurization techniques allowing commercial exploitation of seabane methane clathrate deposit. That's not good. Super tensile materials breakthrough, enabling many kinds of advanced constructions, and people are gonna die of famine. And so did the walrus. More starvation. Oh. And Japan is going to kick me out. That's kind of a given right now. There's not really anything I can do about it. They're volatile. There's not really much I can do about it. Let's Japan improve tidal and offshore energy. That would be nice, but we're gonna need to increases food yields. Future renewal cost possible. You know what? Let's try that. Let's try that and see what happens. I don't think I have the technology here. No, so acquire it. What about China? I'm $2 short. But if we stop growing agriculture and start growing high-yield crop strains instead, perhaps that will have a greater impact. I can dream, right? I can dream. Oh dear. So, about that whole financial crisis business that you're going through right now, world, would you mind not going through it anymore? I'd really appreciate it if you stopped going through that. That would be great. And it's $50 to acquire that, and I can't afford acquiring that. Unless, of course, by some sort of miracle, a region has decided to allow me to impose a Tobin tax. Probably not. Most likely not, as a matter of fact. Nope. Nope, doesn't look like it. Really doesn't look like it. Right, so I have one card left. Well, I need to get these guys to like me more. That's just the way it is. And I don't know how to do that. Your unemployment is down. Probably because lots of people have died. You know, that's just a thought. Well, since we have the money, you can go back to doing that, and we'll see where this takes me. And the sliders are going back up, and the crisis continues, and food shortage continues as well. Hunger stalks, no more food, starvation. The Arabian oryx is extinct again, more starvation and famine and hunger and plague, and I'm banned from Japan. I saw that one coming, totally did. And I'm gonna be banned from South Africa in the next turn, unless I can do something about that. I have a little bit of money to work with, but I don't think that's gonna be enough. Let's see if we can do anything with our technological advantages to try and make something happen. Now, don't abandon. Do not abandon it. Holy crap, I almost made a mistake there. You should start doing that. And you apparently can't, or you're already... No, you're already doing that. Okay. Okay, that's fine. That's good. Anywhere else I can start doing it? There, for example, that would be great. Try to get the famine to stop at the very least. Right. Stop that. Start with that. Middle East. How are we doing over here? Still trying to get out of this economic crisis that we're having. I can still levy the Tobin tax here, and I'm going to do that for some time. I am going to start with that, however, and just hope that we can get something to work. Okay, sliders are going back down. We're still not having enough oil, and the crisis continues, and world food shortage continues as well, even though lots of people are dying. And the black-footed ferret is dead. Famine. I'm banned from South Africa, saw that one coming too. Okay, America, we can't levy this tax anymore because they would kick me out. They're probably going to do that anyway. Oh my Jesus. We don't have unemployment. That's always something. Try to keep a grasp on them, as well as here. China, what are we looking at? I should probably click this button. Oh my god, you've got sick people. Holy crap, and I'm $1 short. As always. No, I did not need to click that. Oh my. I don't even know what to do anymore. I don't even know what to do anymore. Just grow agriculture and industry and try to get out of the misery that is this economic crisis that has been going on for decades now. Okay, that's getting better. And the crisis continues, and the food shortage continues, and people are dying. Quantum computing breakthrough in North America, which improves computer productivity and unlocks the road to sentient machines. And more famine, 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 famine. How do you get out of this? Seriously, game, what are you expecting me to do? you expecting me to do here? I don't even know. I really don't know what to do. A hint would be nice. A hint would be really nice. You don't even have that. Right, that's important. Put it in there. Same with that. Jesus. Well, I guess that's my turn. Because I can't really do anything else. Financial crisis ends, finally. And gas production is rising. Food shortage is still going on in all of these regions. And there's a clathrate eruption. Exploitation of methane clathrate in Japan has stabilized a vast deposit, resulting in a huge amount of methane being degassed into the atmosphere. Climate scientists are aghast at what the short-term warming effects could be. Great. Couldn't even do anything about it. Couldn't even do a single thing about it. So what are we looking at here? Still doing decent, which is kind of excellent. I don't want to levy a Tobin tax here because that would really be bad. I need to do something to keep this region happy. Famine relief, whatever, something needs to be done. Just anything. Agriculture, industry, agriculture and industry, agriculture and industry, and I need to make you happy too. Risks man-made destabilization of clathrate field. Yeah, don't want to do that. Really don't want to do that. How's your water doing? Famine relief. Famine relief. That's actually, you know what? China needs that more. Mostly because they hate me more. Man. Right. And we have reached 3 degrees of warming. Japan opens its doors to me once again, and the global finances collapse once again. We do seem to be out of the famine, however, and we have an advanced turbines breakthrough and political instability in Europe and famine in Japan. Wow. You really know how to screw me over, game. Gotta hand it to ya. You really know how to screw me over. You're chaotic, great, and I can't... Oh, fuck. You know what? Just something. Please, something. Yeah, I don't have any agents in Japan anymore. Kinda because they kicked me out. And I don't have the money required to recruit anymore. And I can't levy a Tobin tax here because they would kick me out. Can I levy it anywhere? Probably not Europe. Not here. Not Russia. Not Middle East. Not India. Not China. Not South Asia. And not in here. Okay. Guess that takes care of my turn then. Whoa. How did that happen? Okay, game. You kinda took me by surprise there. Thank you. South Africa opens its doors to me. 1 meter of sea level rise. Arctic methane, an unstoppable force apparently. And the financial crisis ends again. Okay, global gas production. Increased flood risks. Dispersed between atmospheric CO2 concentrations and global temperatures caused by additional non-CO2 impacts such as permafrost, methane release and rapid CO2 absorption have changed regional climate patterns, increasing the risk of flooding in many regions. Okay. Europe is still in unrest and there's still famine in Japan and political instability because of it. Well, I know where I need to work. Pretty much everywhere. Pretty much everywhere. Oh, you are shitting. Okay. I can do that. I can do that. The famine relief over here. I don't want to have to keep doing that. So I'm gonna stop for a little bit. No, I still want to play a card here. I still want to do something, somewhere, somehow. In some weird way, hopefully make something good happen. But I don't know how. And I need more money so I can hire people and do stuff in places. What? Do I need to... What? Renew contract for propriety crop strain restores increased food. What? I haven't even... What? Game? What? The fuck? You're just messing with me now. That's what you're doing. That's what the game's doing. It's messing with me. But I have no idea what the fuck it's thinking it's doing, but it's fucking messing with me. Jesus. And I have very little money. So Oceania, better advanced renewables. I would love to have all of these shiny technologies and do stuff with them. Really, I would love to have it. I would love to have a Tobin tax going around pretty much everywhere, giving me money so I can spend money. But alas, that's not happening. So where do I need to spend my money? Probably Europe. Probably Europe. All things considered. So what can we put into Europe? Famine relief. And that's pretty much all the money I have at my disposal. And that went upwards again. The green sea turtle is no more. And population is rising again. I'm banned from Latin America and China and Oceania. And Japan is still in a famine. And I still can't do anything about it because... okay. I actually have enough money to recruit someone in Japan. And... that's $4 too much. Of course it is. Of course. Forest change, water stress. I could alleviate your water stress a little bit, and hope that that has an impact on something somehow. And here, I know exactly what I need to do. I just can't afford doing it. Well, you can starve, but you're going to settle the fuck down. That's the harsh reality of things. And I don't feel comfortable saying that they don't need to grow their industry in agriculture just yet. Okay, the sliders are still looking decent. They're still looking decent, okay. Population is still growing. We have third generation biofuels breakthrough and super smart grids breakthrough. North America officials have announced that they have perfected the super smart grids technology, enabling maximum exploitation of renewable resources. And I'm banned in Japan again. Who'd have thought? Russia, what are you doing? That's not how you do it. Same goes for you. What the fuck? Oh man, and India is going to kick me out soon enough. And they are unstable, so political office goes in here, famine relief goes in here. Actually, that goes in instead of famine relief, because it's a more stable long-term thing. Impact on food supply. What can we do? Okay. I'm gonna hope that the global financial situation is stable enough for me not to tell these idiots to crash it again. Although they probably are going to do just that. How is your water situation? It's good, but your forests are fucking awful. Okay. Really looking forward to that other scenario now. Really looking forward to it. Okay, remove that. And instead not gonna do anything. I need to do my stuff over here. Even though you don't need it, I'm going to give you that, so you stop whining and start liking me a bit more. That would be highly appreciated. Really wish I could build my own little retirement home on Marsh right about now. Yep, kinda wish I could do that. But I can't spend the money for it. Where do I spend the rest of my money? I can stop doing this. For one. Forest is still growing there. That's amazing and awesome at the same time. Famine relief. How's your water doing, by the way? 32%. Gotcha. There. India, we need to do stuff right now. I'm actually going to put that one down as well. And you have moved to the front of the queue. I guess that means I'm putting you down there. And over here, we need this stuff. More important. And is there anything else I can afford? Anything at all? Probably not. Content, concern. Well, we could do some more eco-awareness campaigning over here. Sure, why not? That probably helps in some way. That is still going down. That's kind of amazing. I don't know how I managed to do that, but apparently I did. And the economy collapses. Great. Great, thanks. The Greenland ice sheets have collapsed as well, along with the economy. Population is still growing, and we are not having a famine just yet. And I wasn't kicked out of any place. Also kind of amazing. You are an eco-fanatic now. Good. Goody goody goody. Anything we can do here to make matters even better would be awesome. Like that. I'm gonna go for some technology now. In places where I can go for some technology. Like that. You don't even have the second generation biofuels. You kinda need that then. Third generation biofuels. There you go. second generation biofuels. There you go. I don't even care about the economic collapse. Just get your technologies going. Oh, and that started going up again. Up and down like a yo-yo. And the financial crisis ends all on its own. Amazing. Global gas production falls. Global population grows. That's how we are looking with the whole emissions thing in the places where I still have influence. And India is on the verge of saying goodbye to me. Third generation biofuels over here should help a little bit, and I do want to keep the region, so I'm going to try and make them happy with me. And well, we could switch to organic farming. I mean, we have the high yield crops and stuff, so we might be able to pull that off, as well as, you know, more security measures. You are being restrictive, huh? How are we looking with... Well, you don't really have much of a water stress, but I need you to be happy with me. Actually, organic farming sounds like a better idea. It probably isn't, though. Just letting you know, it probably isn't. Okay, you get that, and that will be my turn this turn. Still rising, and coal. After previous disagreements, the following regions have decided to allow GEO agents back in: Oceania, China, and Latin America. Except for the fact that we have a cloth rate eruption in North America, as I'm about to say that I'm probably not going to be able to afford hiring people in the regions that just opened their doors to me. And we have a famine in Latin America. Thanks for coming back to me just to tell me that you're starving. Really appreciate it. You're doing a good job. I do have enough to put a person there. And I need a person here, and I need a person there, and that's gonna take care of just about all my money. But we need to do something somewhere, so... You, second generation biofuels, China. Stable, dark green, forest is looking good, water stress is a little bit, emissions are down to almost 0, which I don't know how that happened, but I'm happy it did. So, organic farming. And as for South Asia... No, wait, India. No, Africa. There we go. That's what I got back. Okay. I'm on it now. No. Let me look. Okay. It's not too bad. It's working. It's workable. It's certainly workable. Education. Because they kind of need some education over there. I seem to have done enough that some of the regions are actually a bit autonomous. They're actually able to do stuff on their own and make stuff happen the way it should. Which is great. I hope it stays that way. Please, game, let it stay that way. That would be so awesome, and I would love you forever. There. I did something with my last bit of money. And the sliders are still going upwards, which is bad. Japan opens its door and the global financial situation collapse again. First-gen nanotechnology breakthrough. Scientists in North America have announced that they have achieved commercially feasible first-generation nanotechnology, allowing complex molecules to be mass-assembled. And there's a famine in Latin America still. And in Japan, thanks for coming back to tell me that you're at war and you've got a famine. Game. Revenge will be sweet. Revenge will be sweet. As for you, build me that political office. As for you, famine relief. That. You're not getting any because you're at war. That's what you get for being at war. You don't get any goodies. You get to grow that, and hopefully you can stabilize the economy of the entire fucking world. I doubt it. And that's pretty much all I can do. Water supply critical. Great. Great. Oh, you're still growing this stuff, huh? Maybe we should oh, 50. Oh, God. Oh, just keep going. Just keep going. Don't bother me again. Okay, we're going down again, I see. I would really prefer it if you decided to stay down there. I would really prefer that. 2 meters of sea level rise, the financial crisis continues, and people are dying all over the world. The political situation is extremely volatile. I'm banned from India, and famine goes in Japan. The situation is critical, and war rages on. Really need to stop that before they start using nukes. Declare martial law. I could actually afford that. That is excellent. And there's anarchy in here, so we need a political office. You are volatile, and I would love to give you some assistance in trying to not have you be as volatile. Unfortunately, that is kind of hard for me right now, considering I don't really have the money for it. But you know what? What? Well, I guess you don't know what, because I can't levy a Tobin tax anywhere. I would imagine that has something to do with the Human Development Index. Yeah, I guess it needs to be over 90 for me to be able to do that, and I don't have it over 90 in anywhere. That's kinda bad. Well then, you there, save me enough money to provide security assistance in this volatile region. And the yo-yo continues. Financial crisis ends, the global population is reduced. Thermo-ionic desalinization breakthrough. Scientists in North America have announced the perfection of thermo-ionic desalination, allowing seawater to be purified with very low energy input. And I'm banned in Latin America. Clathrate eruptions happen in Russia, and I bring peace to a war-torn Japan. Goody. And I'm going to get kicked out of quite a few more regions soon enough, I'm sure. I do have a bit of money to spend on stuff, however. You're growing that, and since you're doing such a fantastic job with research, I'm actually going to spend some money on you researching. Wait. Super smart grids, better advanced renewables, increase the water supply. I know a place that could use some of that. You! Can we, or are you lacking some sort of prerequisite for it? I guess you're lacking a prerequisite for it, huh? And I don't know which of these increase sector productivity. Try that. You need the second generation biofuels, that's for sure. And you are going to grow your industry and agriculture to make sure that we don't have another financial collapse. Okay, you've decided to start rising again. I don't like that. And we have another global financial collapse, and people are dying. First generation fusion breakthrough. Scientists in North America have announced that tokamak nuclear fusion has finally reached a commercial level, allowing construction of fusion power stations for the first time. And I'm banned in Europe, and China, and Japan. Great. And I lost. GEO president has been killed in an attack at GEO headquarters. No organization has yet taken responsibility, but the attack was conducted with military precision. World leaders have yet to respond to the news. As you have lost, your score has been reduced tenfold. Well, next time on Let's Play Fate of the World with me, Acciyn, I will be taking a very different approach, as the fate of the world will rest in my hands, and I will have slightly different victory conditions. I won't spoil it any more than that for you, but until then, I'm Acciyn. This has been Let's Play Fate of the World, and I'll see you next time. Until then... Until then...